we're going to go over some other applications of systems of linear equations. Here's one. We're going to do 3 of them. 2 of the costliest hurricanes in US history were Andrew and Charlie. By the way, I was in Andrew, causing an estimated total of $52 billion in damages. Andrew caused $14 billion more in damage than Charlie. Okay. Using this information, calculate how much damage was caused by Andrew and by Charlie. Let us call the amount of damage by Andrew A and Charlie C. You can also call them X and Y if you wish. It's up to you. The total amount of damage caused by Andrew and Charlie was A plus C. Add them up. And that damage was $52 billion. It's given. The difference in damage is A minus C. Is 14 billion. Why did I put A before C? It's because it tells you here Andrew caused 14 billion more in damage. Okay, the system can be solved by addition. A plus A is 2A. The C's will cancel. Add these 2 numbers. 52 plus 14 is 66. Divide both sides by 2 and that'll give you A equals 33. Okay, put A back in one of these equations, like the first one. A plus C equals 52, but A is 33. So put 33 here. Subtract 33 from both sides. And that'll give you C equals 52 minus 33, which is 19. So Andrew caused $33 billion worth of damage. Charlie caused $19 billion of damage according to this information. And that completes the problem. The next application we're going to go over is this. Students spent a total of $298 billion on public and private universities in a certain year. Public universities got 96 billion more than private universities. How much money was spent on public and private? Well, I'd like to use the first letter of the word, like Andrew was A, Charlie was C, plane was P, wind was W. But this time they both start with P. So I'm going to use X for public and Y for private. X plus Y is the total amount spent, which is 298 billion. The difference is X minus Y. Why X first? Because public universities got more and we call it public X. So the difference is X minus Y equals 96. Okay. This system of equations can be solved by addition. Okay, let's add these 2 equations. X plus X is 2X. The y's will cancel. 298 plus 96 is 394. Divide both sides by 2 and that will give you X equals 197. Okay, put X back in the first equation right there. X plus Y equals 298. So 197 plus Y equals 298. Subtract 197 from both sides. Y equals 101. So public universities, the amount spent on public universities was 197 billion. Private universities, 101 billion. And that's how you do this. Now you can check this by adding those 2 amounts and see if you get 298. You do. Subtract the amounts and see if you get 96. You do. You would get that one. Here's another problem. A store sells cell phones and 27-inch television sets, among other electronic devices. The TV sets sell for $225 each, and the cell phones sell for $59 each. During a certain week, a total of 259 items were sold, TV sets and cell phones only, for a total revenue of $41,841. How many cell phones were sold and how many TVs were sold? Okay, I'm going to use X for cell phones and Y for TVs. The total number of items that was sold is 259. So X plus Y equals 259. Each X cost $59. That's a cell phone. So 59 times the number of items sold, 59X. Each Y, which was a TV, cost $225. So plus 225 times the number of TVs sold, which is Y, and the total revenue is 41,841. So that means they made 41,841. They sold 259 items. We have a system of two equations in two unknowns, and we can solve it by any method we want. We can use addition, substitution, any method. We're going to use the substitution method to solve this. So let us take the first equation, X plus Y equals 259. I'll write it down here. Solve for Y or X, we're going to solve for Y. Subtract X from both sides. X cancels, so that gives you Y equals 259 minus X. Y equals 259 minus X. Put this in a box. Look at the second equation, 59X plus 225Y equals this number here. Okay? Where you see a Y, we're going to replace it by 259 minus X. So 59X plus 225, and then this is Y is going to go. This is where Y is going to go, equals 41,841. Okay. So inside this box, I'm going to put 259 minus X. We're going to distribute now. So 59X plus 225 times 259, I'm going to calculate it, minus 225 times X equals 41,841. So we have a single equation in X. Okay. 225 times 259 was 58,275. So we fill this. We're going to subtract from both sides 58,275. I rewrote the equation here. 59X plus the rest of it minus 58,275 on both sides. So these two cancel. 59X minus 225X is minus 166X equals, when you subtract these two numbers, you get minus 16,434. So we're looking for X. Divide both sides by negative 166, and that'll give you X equals 99. Once you get X equals 99, put it back in this equation. Y equals 259 minus X, 259 minus X, which is 99. And that'll give you Y equals 160. Now we need to interpret them. We want to know A, how many cell phones were sold. So A. The cell phones we called X. X was 99. So the answer to A is 99 cell phones. B, how many TVs were sold? We called Y the number of TVs sold. So Y was 160. So that's the answer to A and B. Okay, we're going to do another problem. A total of 1,098 tickets were sold for an important math lecture. Math club members paid $29.50 each and non-members paid $35.40. If a total of $37,701 was collected, how many members of the math club bought tickets for the lecture and how many non-members bought tickets? So we have members and we have non-members. Members, we'll call that X, and then non-members, we'll call that Y. The total number of tickets that was sold is 1098. So X plus Y equals 1098. Okay, each of those X members paid $29.50. So $29.50 times X, which is the total number of people who bought those tickets. And Y non-members paid $35.40 each. So plus $35.40 times Y equals, and the total revenue was $37,701. This is the setup of the system. How we solve it is up to us. This time I'm going to use the addition method. So let us multiply the first equation by a number that cancels some number from the second equation. Let's pick 29.5. So the first equation times negative 29.5. So that'll give us negative 29.5 x minus 29.5y equals 1098 times minus 29.5. I'll put that one here in a minute. Okay, so when we multiply 1098 by negative 29.5, we get minus 32,390. Now we have two equations here. When we add these equations, the x's will cancel. 35.4y minus 29.5y gives 5.9y. 37,701 minus 32,390 gives 5,310. So y is 5310 over 5.9. Y equals 900. Now put 900 back into the first equation. The first equation was x plus y equals 1098. X plus 900 equals 1098. Subtract 900 from both sides. So x equals 198. So therefore, x was the numbers. 198 members and 900 non-members. So more non-members attended than members. 198 and 900. Once you find x and y, make sure you answer the question by interpreting what those are. And that's it. That completes the applications.